Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit different in that it is both for student midwives and new mothers. What I want to give advice on is how to settle a baby. Now recently I've done a lot of work in the postnatal ward, probably over 1,000 hours or so. As a new student or a new mother, it can be such an intimidating thing having a screaming baby and not knowing how to settle it. So I'm hoping today to give you a few little tips and ideas. So when dealing with a baby, what I like to start off with is a checklist that I kind of go through in my head, and I think this can be really helpful for new moms when it's the middle of the night. And essentially on this checklist is the nappy dirty? Is the baby hungry? Does the baby have gas or wind? Does it need to be burped? And that's kind of what I start with, because I've learned from experience, especially at the start, trying all these things to find out the baby just has a dirty nappy. So I think if you start with those 3 basic needs for the baby, normally one of those will solve it. So the next thing I would go on to is putting baby skin to skin. Especially new babies, think about it, they've spent 9 months in the womb close to their mother with that warmth and that heartbeat. They got everything they needed, so it's only natural that baby will want to be close to mum, smelling mum, feeling mum's heartbeat. That can calm babies down a lot of the time. It also helps regulate baby's temperature and stress levels, so skin to skin is not a bad idea at all. Following on from skin to skin, sometimes all babies need is reassurance. Part of their development is being able to look at a human's face. So sometimes it can just be that baby wants to be with you, baby wants to be held and feel loved. If you find that baby is just not settling at all, everything you try is not working, a bath is my go-to. Baths remind babies of being in the womb, so it's only natural that that's something that can definitely help them settle down. So what I like to do is put them on their stomach when I'm bathing them, because this actually prevents their startle reflex. If a baby's going to come on their back and you're not confident flipping over a baby yet, just go with that. But babies can get a lot of relaxation from feeling nice and secure on their stomach. I have this little quote that I like to go by, that a baby is a mirror of your current state of being. So essentially, if you are stressed, if you are anxious, baby's going to be portraying those traits as well. I found sometimes I would just hold a baby, I will relax myself, take some deep breaths, and that'll almost settle the baby as well, as if they can feel the vibes you're giving off. So trying to stay in a nice calm state of mind can really help. Another little trick that we use on the postnatal ward is wrapping babies in warm blankets. I know exactly what it is, maybe the babies feel more secure, but essentially we have a blanket warmer, and when baby is distressed, wrap it in a warm blanket, and sometimes they'll go straight off to sleep. So at home you could pop a blanket in the dryer and then wrap baby in that, making sure it's not too hot, and that can often help settle a bub down. Another thing you definitely might have seen is giving a baby constant movement, such as rocking or walking in a pram. But just with this, especially with the rocking, be careful not to shake the baby. Sometimes we don't intend to, but their necks are very fragile, so if you're moving them too vigorously, it can cause damage. But essentially, if you have them in a pram, just rocking them, or even going for a drive with baby. I know mums have done it at 2 in the morning, driving around the town trying to settle their baby down, and that can often work as well. Another piece of advice is to have a little bit of expressed milk on hand if you're breastfeeding, because if baby's not taking the boob, too distressed, sometimes just giving them a little bit expressed can just be enough to calm them down. So the baby's environment is very important. In the same way that we look at an ideal birth as like dim lights, nice music, a calming environment, that's the same environment baby likes to calm as well. So maybe even playing white noise or radio can help settle baby. Something that also can help settle baby, and that I found a lot on the postnatal ward, is putting baby on tummy time, which is just turning them on their stomach, making sure that they can still breathe, of course. Now with tummy time, that always needs to be supervised, and you don't want to do too much longer than 10 minutes. But sometimes if the baby has wind or needs to burp, just putting him in this position can give them a bit of relief. So it's definitely something to have in the book to try as well. So this was a bit of a different video, and I hope you liked it. Of course, I'm going off my experiences, all my own opinions. You can definitely research and try all different things you'd like to do. Sometimes I think it's nice to try things you might not have thought about. And as a student midwife as well, trying to settle a baby when you've never done it before, it's good to kind of have something to go off. So if you have any video suggestions, be it you're a mother or a student midwife, just let me know. I will make a video on anything you suggest. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.